First Coast News on your side.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight for First Coast News at 5. I'm Heather Crawford.
And I'm Anthony Austin. Our top story tonight, we have to talk about the weather. A tornado watch is now in effect for parts of the First Coast and southeast Georgia. It includes Duval and Nassau counties until 9 o'clock tonight. And this is video just into our newsroom out of Pierce County. This is Pierce County is in Georgia. It shows a possible tornado touching down in the distance. That county under a tornado warning about an hour ago. And this is storm damage out of Athens, Alabama. Roofs ripped off of homes. That system ripped through the area, and it's what is now moving into our neck of the woods this evening. Chief Meteorologist Tim Deegan is tracking the storms for us, including a couple of tornado warnings in Georgia just within the past hour.
So Tim, what's the time frame right now for the storm threat tonight?
Yeah, so we did have some tornado warnings over the last several hours. They started just after the 3 o'clock hour. Now I do want to emphasize that so far we haven't seen any major damage in the parts of the southeast Georgia area that we call the First Coast. We'll continue to keep you updated, and at the present time we do not have any tornado warnings in the area, but we're still under a tornado watch. Some of us are experiencing storms. We're going to go to that. Just want to look out the window, looking downtown. This is from near the bank looking west toward downtown, and although these clouds look threatening, if you just want to eyeball where the strongest storms are, they're off to the northwest of us. So let's take a look at the numbers. Officially 93 degrees, but the airport did make it to 97, the record 96. So indeed, record heat. Remember, heat fuels the energy and the atmosphere, and the hotter the air, then at least the greater the potential for storms, and we certainly had them today. So these are the march of the storms over the last 6 hours. Clearly you can see the lightning, and it's right on the edge of that activity is where the strongest storms, the strongest winds, and then the potential tornadoes were. When I say potential, radar did indicate rotation. We saw some dramatic looking clouds. We don't call it a tornado until it gets to the ground. The best news so far, we haven't heard of any widespread damage, but nonetheless, as we saw from those clouds and as we know from some wind reports, storms have been strong. We still have storms, but we don't have any tornado warnings. In fact, at the present time, we do not have any severe thunderstorm warnings in the area. Remember, the wind threshold for severe thunderstorms, 55 to 60. We're not seeing that right now. The leading edge is where the strongest wind gusts are. This is where the strongest winds have been. Radar indicated some gusts to 70. The strongest wind on the surface we've seen there in Glenn County at Dock Junction, where they had a gust of 60 miles per hour. Where are the storms? Where are they headed? Camden County. Again, the leading edge is where the strongest gusts are. Camden County through Woodbine, headed toward Kingsland, and then we'll get down into Nassau County. So remember, Duval and Nassau County under a tornado watch till 9. Southeastern Georgia counties as well. We're going to go off to the west because it's this whole line of activity over South Georgia that will be dropping into North Florida. So thunder showers on the way for those of us in North Florida, but the overall system is weakening. We expect it to continue to do so. Don't have to tell you where that hasn't happened. We have the heat. Look at how hot it feels around the First Coast. Nearly feels like 100 degrees at Mayport. We'll take a look at what's going to happen with potentially another round of storms tomorrow in just a few moments.
Thank you, Tim. And our most accurate weather team is always on your side in the palm of your hand with the First Coast News app. Text the word app, APP, to the number you see right there on your screen, 904-633-2402. We'll send you a link right now to download our app.
So you